Hello, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. We are back on Cagey's Beyond, the Beyond Feed the Beast service with a few adjustments. By the end of this episode, I'll be upgraded to the latest with the mods in our pack, I think. And so I'm looking forward to seeing some of those changes and additions. But one of the things I want to introduce you today is this wonderful, wonderful tool. You saw it in my hands at the end of the first episode. And again, I apologize. I was long-winded in that episode, but I couldn't figure out how to cut it down, so I'm sorry about that. But today, we've got a lot of stuff we've been about and getting done. This thing here, I want to show that to you first. This is called Morphing Tool. Okay, you see this? The R on it is really simple to make and to craft. What this is watch this. Okay, extra utilities. Boom. See what it just did? It does not work with thermal, unfortunately. Hopefully that'll get fixed. I think there's an update for it. Enter IO block. Oh, it changes into this. If it was an IC2 block, it would change into this. Whatever you're looking at, it changes into that mod's wrench. If you've done a simple thing, you craft the wrench, you craft this, put it in here, put it in here. Now it doesn't show up because I've already added it, but it'll show up in this crafting grid. Now let's look at the shift added. See, I have added the AE2 wrench, forestry wrench, RF tools wrench, tech reborn wrench, Woot hammer, industrial craft 2 wrench, actual additions laser wrench, extra utilities wrench, crescent hammer, doesn't work on anything, enter IO Yeta wrench, and it keeps all the functionality of Yeta wrench. This is a life and inventory fixer. It helps us quite a bit. Oops, I need that one. And it's going to help us out a lot as we get going on things. It basically helps keep you from having near 13,000 wrenches. The other thing I want to show you is up here. You see this? Ooh, yes. Ingenious extruder. Okay. What this does. Now I've got some updates in these. It's a really simply block. Remember, ingenious extruder. Okay. And in fact, I wonder if it won't show. Anyway, it uses a little bit of power. I've got it set for 100 RF a tick because I've got it upgraded, but to Signalium. What it does, if you put one bucket of water and one bucket of lava, it'll start spitting out any of these two that you select. And I just had it made an entire drawer full of cobblestone. I had all three of these spitting into them. I used them on this to get me a singularity. It takes 256,000 of any item into this matter condenser from AE2 to produce one singularity. And I'll explain what we need that for later. You have to have a 64K wrench in it. And I'll explain that when we go and do it. I don't think we'll be doing it today, but we will get it at another time. I don't know if I showed you this. I think I forgot to. I have a compacting drawer with sugarcane. I have these mechanical users. They're very, very simple. Matter of fact, let's just show you that here. Mechanical user, okay. See, very simple to make. Extra utilities too. And I have them faced out. I just any random slot, left click, use item on block. And anytime one of these grows, it just busts it. And then the absorption hopper, which we made down in our farm down there, sucks it in. This is on SNAD, which is just 2 pieces of sand put together, and it grows a little bit faster that way. So that's how I'm getting my sugar cane. You're familiar with that setup over there. I changed out my essence for one of these quantum singularities. If you notice, that is a lot of XP. Don't know what we're going to use it for. I know at one time you could use it to generate power with thermal. And here's the drum that we had on it. See, I got 20 million in there. The reason I needed to change that out is down here. I don't think I showed you this either. Okay, it's another power gen system I set up. Okay, let's see. Okay. These are these extra utility furnace generators, which is right here. Really cheap, really simple to make. Okay, see that? I'm burning blaze rods with 3 upgrades. So it pumps out a halfway decent amount of power. Can't see it right now because this is full, and then I've got it set up on his own blaze power network, just for alternative power. This is filling up with blaze rods. Okay, where are those coming from? I think you already know. Let's go down here. It's coming. Oop. I've got my magnet on. Hang on. We've got quite a few things done. I put an upgrade or two in there that in my reserve spawner, so it's moving faster. There's always ever so often one gets caught up there. I've got these, and they get topped out, voiding. All of the solidified experience comes in here. I got a mechanical user down, 3 of them down here, and the absorption hopper is picking it all up. The reason I did that is because I came down here earlier after kicking this into higher gear, and I just had a pile of stuff. So I went and changed out all my servos with the signalium, and I set this up to start using the experience. And then this I put, yeah, it's crazy. So what that does is it takes out, I set this just to pull out blaze rods and keep this full, and then anywhere I set up a generator system like we had earlier, it fills it. I'm going to just let this run until this gets packed out, but I have a voiding upgrade on this one, and on that one, and this one, and this one. So I'll always have a supply, and I always, the way you do that, just make sure you, like, the essence I want pulled out of is down here, so further up the line it goes to that one, and then I just kept, because that line snakes around. So that's how I'm managing that, and then that, as you're familiar with, goes on upstairs. So, like I said, we've got all those things done, and I've also been crafting up some of this Woot stuff. So let's go ahead and change this now. And I'm going to try to power it off of this for a little while, is my plan. And it's kind of the rabbit hole. You got to use this book to figure out which tier of factory you want to make, and I'm going for the tier 3 because, again, remember me saying that we need ender pearls. Well, it takes a tier 3 factory to make ender pearls, and it requires 5 capstones, 52 green rock structures, 44 orange structures, 14 red structures, and 13 gray, as well as some of the other blocks that we're going to need, just that every mob farm needs. So I've got all these made, okay? These are expensive, don't get me wrong. To get this, the 5 capstone, tier 3 capstones, it takes 5 of these. How do you get the, now notice, now don't forget, pay attention to the crafting grids, otherwise I messed up earlier. These dies do not get used, okay? It does not require a die for each thing. You're basically hammering your stuff in your crafting grid with the hammer and these to form these things. It's kind of a cool idea, like you would do in real life. So basically you're using this to pound all these into that shape. So how do we get the 5 gold plated? Well, it takes 4 iron plated to give you 4 of these. Now, any heads. So I had more zombie heads, and I have other heads I want to save for other things later. I'm going to put a beheading upgrade on this farm, that way I can get more heads. See, there's your die again to get your 2. So you just kind of do some basic math to get that. These factory blocks, it takes ender pearls, and notice it gives you 4, but it takes 4 of these casings. Casings take your casting die, your hammer, and these things under iron plates. Okay? So and again, you only need 1 mesh. That's how I messed up early. I thought I needed 1 for every 2 of these, but it just takes 1, and it just keeps reusing them. And I don't think the durability on the hammer gets used either. So, you hammer it So you kind of get the idea of how you do that. The mob prisms, you need one for every type of mob you're going to catch. Um, okay, it's not too bad. Okay, there's your prism die, eye of ender. So you're going to need, I had to hunt a good number of ender pearls. Like I said, I didn't want to. I took like 10 out of my chicken farm, and I hunted the rest. So that's what I've been saving up. Remember me earlier saying I needed them. So I got to figure out where to put this up, and a couple of the other things we're going to do, and we'll be back. All right, so we are mob hunting. There's the first thing I'm wanting, and there's the second one. So we're just going to go. All right, let's try this again. All right, it looks like we got that. Let's go get this guy. He sees us. Ah. Let's get rid of this guy. Well, this is fun. Oh, hey, our friend's back. Well now, this is fun. Where's he at? There we go. And let's go get, you know what, might as well get a zombie. I don't know why we would need it, but you know what, let's not. Where'd he go? We got quite the following, don't we? Ooh, you know what this is a perfect time for? Let's see if we can get it all in one shot. Come on. Let's get you all following me. Perfect. Oh. Alright, what else do we need? Blitz. Blitz is only tier 1. That's cool. Sorry, I should got a little overexcited there. What else do we need? Creeper, of course. Because, why not? What? Sorry, horse. Let's go get a skeleton. Be quicker if we run. I saw a creeper. Let's go get a skeleton. Because, why not? Bam! Alright. We got that blitz. What else do we need? Anybody got an idea? I think we're doing pretty good on the my blaze farm down there, so I don't necessarily think we need it. Okay, we got. Let's do some thought into this. Okay. Blitz, Enderman, Creeper, Skeleton. Might as well get a zombie, because, why not? I can't see as we would need a Creeper. Oh, one thing I did discover, that whole time I've been looking for the Rarecraft anchors and signal blocks. It's not a feature yet. I'm almost wondering if they're not going to put it in till 112, but we're not going to be able to do that. So I got to really rethink our whole plan. The whole reason I built that was to have rails going like everywhere. Now I can't. So, all right. Well, I think that takes care of things. I want to look for a spot to put this thing and start planning that direction. All right, we're standing here in the Nether, just kind of chilling out, hanging out here because of this. Yeah, so he died. I was on my way to come get him and help him. He's got a grave somewhere in the lava out there. As a matter of fact, I think it's over there. Yep, I bet you that's it over there. So I'm trying to help him out a little bit, and I'm just kind of holding off. And once he gets here, I think he's coming close. We'll, oh, hello. I bet they're on him. And, yep. I mean, or not. Anyway, I think he's getting somewhere close. And once he's here, we'll, we'll be back. All right, here we are. I just gave him that to hopefully he can use that to get things. Grab this again. Not sure why he's not not sure what he's doing. I think he's going to try to go under. I don't know what he's doing. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm a bit too busy figuring out what he's going to do. All right. Yeah, I don't know. Oh boy, I'm doing really good, aren't I? Well, maybe I'll eventually start quit burning. I don't know what he's trying to do. Thank you. Well, that was great. All right, I'll be back when I get my stuff. We'll mark this area. There we go. Looks like dragons somewhere nearby. He's this way, so let's see if we can go find him. Well, this guy's new. Well, I think he said it's like the 12th time he's died. He's having a bad time of things. Let's see if we can, let's see what we can do. Okay. He left again. I think he might have rage quit. Alright. Let's do this. Let's go this way. Okay. I think he seems to be moving. Let's see if I got a chest. There we go. Let's do this. Let's do a couple things here. Let's give him a protected chest. Alright. Let's give him this chest. We'll put his stuff in there. Alright. It's been a chore. We're both here. And alright. Alright, let's look at this again. I had to roll things back a little bit. Would just something went weird and I wasn't watching things, so I didn't want him to lose his stuff. So because I was distracted and his sister was coming in, so alright. So let's look at setting this back up. Alright, we're trying to figure out what's going on with this thing now. And see if you click the bottom of this, now that'll throw lava in there. So it'll keep this tank full all the time. And there you go. It'll keep this full all the time, so that has lava. And then send everything extra over here. So that's... Yep, there you go. That'll work. Do you have one? Do you have an intertake with you? Then I'll set... Here, you don't even need to use Node. I got a... Where's it at? Just plop your ender tank on top of this, and it'll work. There you go. And then make sure you chunk load this. It's about full, so that ought to do him pretty good then. One other thing. Alright, so I think that will take care of that issue. Let's throw this up in here. The other thing I think he was needing, we need to protect this somehow. Let's see if I got any cobblestone. Just, I have had ghasts blow up my pumps before, so we'll just do this. Alright, there he goes. I think that ought to do him some good. So, oh, my wife found all kinds of goodie stuff for me, so we'll check this out. And I'll catch you here in a little bit. We'll go back to our, another project sometime. Alright, we're jumping on today. Oops, my clouds are here. May have some adjustments. Hey, oh, I thought our flight was fixed. Apparently not. It's not as jumpy as it was, that's certainly for sure. But we're on our way over to go see Yoshi. Haven't been over there in a while. And you're going to notice a lot of changes from here on out because we have been updated to the latest version of Beyond. I don't know when it got changed, but I've been watching things, and somehow or another I missed the last time it got changed. And we're back. We're on the newest version. If you go to update yourself, I will give you a warning. The the version of Extra Utilities 2 that was put on the pack crashed me all the way back out of the player. At least I don't always use Feed the Beast for my pack. Man, it crashed me all the way out every time. And so I'm sitting there trying to figure. It took me a little while to figure out that's what was doing it. And then I went and I don't see Yoshi around here anywhere. He's online. Let's go down and check his place here. Oh. Anyway, we'll go downstairs and check. Anyway, I like that door. It's nice. He's going for a compact base, I think. That's somebody's been chiseling bits in. I like that. Oh, these are nice. Oh, I think we saw the. Oh. That's a nice looking block, isn't it? Well, I don't see him. What's down here? Chisels and bits. Let's see if he's on here around. Oh, that's water. Anyway, we just came over here to check him out. I brought him a little bit of food, but I don't see him. Anyway, this pack has been updated. What I was saying about the extra utilities too. I'm sorry. Man, it's frustrating. I thought he was here. Let's go check back in this. Oh, that's it. I haven't been at his base for a long time. Oh, he's starting to get some Botania going. Now, you see things like this. This is what the update has done. We couldn't figure out what in the world block it took out. It's one of those deals when you update the packet, it asks permission to take a lot of blocks out. And whatever was here is not anymore. Anyway, or there. Can I place these in here? No, you can't. Does he have any? Oh, here. Duh. Oh, no. Well, he's here. I don't know what killed him, but he's here. Anyway, uh-oh. I just froze up for a second. Anyway, I'm sorry. I digress. So go on Extra Utilities Curse Forge page, and they've got an update they put out on, I think, the 3rd of September, which this is the 4th. So on the 3rd of September, and you will find a newer version that they put out. And as soon as I dropped that in the pack, it launched my map just fine. So, oh, he was up there. You were up. How did he get up there? Well, I'm going to go try to get a hold of him and see if I can get him on speaker, and then we'll be back. So I had to jump out and fix a couple of things. We had some problems with some of the configs that we were using. If you remember, I've added Vein Miner, and just the config, I had to go in and change it. It wasn't working. A couple of other things, simple things, but I had to do a restart and such. Made a couple of these. Pretty simple, and they're pretty cool. you can, matter of fact, let's just show. If you remember, I had several sets of dark boots we found in different chests. And the long fall boots here, just they're taken off of the Portals mod, the Portal Gun mod. It's a fun mod, but it does have, you do deal with some frame issues and FPS issues because every portal that's in place keeps it all chunk loaded. But displacement ruin. Ooh, they've made these look a lot nicer, haven't they? I'm looking. There's so many mods in here. I'm looking forward to just playing with. But back to the subject. Yoshi's he's had a lot of falling deaths, so we're gonna drop these out. I don't know if he's back on. Yes, he is. We're gonna drop these outside his door. These display things are pretty cool. There we go. So we'll drop those outside the door there for him, and hopefully that'll take care of some of his issues he's been having and such. So we'll go back to the top. Oh, still forgot to put the clouds, get rid of the clouds. And here we go. You can see some solar panels and stuff over there and a wind panel I put. I was just trying to get some of the extra utilities achievements, and I needed to do the solar panels and all that. And I thought, well, we'll go ahead and make several and throw them up there because I could definitely use the GP power for upgrades and stuff in the conduits and everything. Now you notice that second little thing here where it says new base. I've been working on something. I don't have anything done yet, but you notice it's a ways out. Been looking for an area for a new kind of an industrial base. So what we'll do is I'll probably can't decide if I want to put Animal Farm like in the middle here. There's Yoshi's tree up there, and we're almost there. All right, looks like he's down there, so we'll drop in and try to move quick. I should have made a doorbell for him. You know what? We'll look real quick. See what he's doing in here. I vein mined. I was testing vein miner in here on him and then on me, and I accidentally mined out all the grass. So it's slowly growing back. I had to go and silk touch some. Go check out his tree. Oh, that's that's certainly interesting. That's weird. So either he's been over here vein mining. Maybe that's what it is. I bet you he's been over. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. He's not got a bad spot picked out here. Let's go in and take care of this tree for him, shall we? Well, once again, it's that time. We finished up. We've got the projects done that we're going to do for this episode. I know I didn't accomplish a whole lot on camera, but what I got done behind the scenes, we're going to have about 2 or 3 episodes just back-to-back coming out later this week, and that's why there's a little bit of a delay with this one, is because I have got a lot done in a short amount of time, and it's just taking me a while to get it edited. So we'll see you back the next time. I'm glad you're here. This is Cageymoon saying, see you next time. Come back again. Thanks.